base, and you have to figure out, you know, ways to sort of win them over to your side. And so you'll find that the city is broken up into 3 different districts. There's a music.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Glad you're here with us tonight for this Monday night presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Coach Ty Lewis said it, the most important thing is health. And the Clippers didn't have it last season. Big time missed by Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, Norman Powell, right on down the line. Despite all that, they continued to battle. Lou said these guys just keep fighting every single night. Kevin, back to you.
They did, and it showed, and it was fun to watch. Terrific. David, thanks. Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Osman in at the 3 spot. And for the Clippers, down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. Out on the wings for him, Powell and George. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position.
Looking at this Cleveland Cavaliers team, this is a squad that really wants to get out of that championship team shadow. They want to establish their own identity.
Now here's Jackson. It's Powell on the wing. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Leonard kicks to George. Lets the 3 fly. Hits it from 3-point range. We've talked about it, Richard. The city of Cleveland eternally grateful to LeBron for winning them a title back in 2016.
And so is the franchise, but it's understandable why these players want to be given respect on what they've done for this team since he left, especially considering the recent success they've had with this young crew.
Now Powell, after the missed three from Evan Mobley. Beyond the arc, and again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And I love the floor spacing George gives you. His range seems to extend a little every year.
Osman, the pass to Mitchell. Mobley is screened. Puts it up from 12. It's hauled in by Zubac.
Well, okay, well, I like his aggressiveness, but, like, the defense was waiting on him that time.
And he makes good on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And so it's Cleveland with it after the Clippers pick up 2. Mitchell dishes to Allen to end the run and block. That one goes careening off the glass. In the corner, George with it. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. George has got 9.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, the D is looking helpless to stop them right now. They're doing whatever they want to do on offense.
And while it's still very early in the season, the top teams, Greg, have already started to distinguish themselves across the NBA.
Getting off to a hot start, always a good sign. But don't sleep on the teams that are still getting locked in. A lot can change in the coming months.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. And Los Angeles with some changes. Marcus Morris is checked in for Zubac, and it's Batum in for Kawhi Leonard. And so here's Cleveland. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them. And Mobley throws it down.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here.
Well, he has such tremendous upside, Evan Mobley, and we've even heard coaches express jealousy that J.B. Bickerstaff gets the coaching.
Young big men usually take time to adapt to this league, not him. Beyond the production, you love his maturity and the leadership by example.
And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley, made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie, something few big men are able to do.
First free throw is good. As you said, very few rookie big men, Greg, can shape a defense like Mobley did.
Kind of reminds you of the impact Tim Duncan had with his defense. But Mobley can protect the rim and stay in front of guards on the perimeter. Boy, sky is the limit for him defensively.
John Wall's checked in for Jackson. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And the future is bright for Mobley. He is a big man who possesses the whole package.
Wall finds Batum. Count that one.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And so here's Cleveland. 9-point game. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
It seemed like any time they strung together a few baskets, they just went ice cold so quickly. He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Wall looking it over. Yep, that one goes.
And I just love the way Wall kind of knifes through that defense. He is masterful at slashing to the rim.
Now, here's Garland. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And that one is off. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 15-6 run. Outside, Wall. Batum with the three, and again Los Angeles with the triple.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
1:07 left in the first quarter. Osman the pass to Mitchell. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's his first foul. Robert Covington's checked in for the Clippers. Mann comes in for Norman Powell. And here's Love from the arc. 52 seconds left here in the first quarter.
And you can't let Mobley roam free on the offensive glass. This is how you get burned.
Clippers leading by 10. Now Wall. Morris trying to free himself up. Drops in the layup for two. Wall's got his second basket.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Now here's Rubio. With some arc. He can't get that one. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good now.
It just seems like the defense wasn't interested. They got away with one.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the three.
LeVert with it. Jacks up a three. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Clippers lead by 15. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. Glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Clippers. The Cavaliers trail by 15.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA team to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. We've got Kevin Love. Karis LeVert is out there with Ricky Rubio. Then there's Mobley. And it's Stevens in at the three.
Well, they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins. Getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
Here's Kennard after the made shot from Evan Mobley. Here's Mann. The three-pointer, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 16. Here's Stevens. The quick look, no good that time. L.A. has gone 6 of 7 from long range tonight. They've been on fire from way outside. Good. Leonard's got 7 points in the game.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
And the Cavaliers call time here. Advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Pass to Mitchell. Love inside. Leonard's there. And Love gets it to go.
You cannot let Kevin Love get position like that. He is too good on the glass.
Jackson against Garland. Chalk up 2 there.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
To the middle, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Nice read from the big guy. Love. His teammates appreciate that selfless attitude.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter.
And in the back half of his career, Kevin Love has found joy playing in this new role.
He's embraced a leadership role off the bench by encouraging his teammates and playing with great energy. Plus, he can still fill it up offensively, especially from deep.
Now, here's Covington, following the miss by Donovan Mitchell. Covington against LeVert. Covington with the bucket. And the Clippers lead by 18.
A smart offensive player. I like watching Covington get interior positioning and look to score.
Garland against Jackson. Love with the screen for Garland. And it's sent back by Leonard. Good work there as it goes. So timeout called here. The first for Los Angeles. Eddie Osman, he's checked in for Cleveland. We've got 1:48 left to play in the first half. And Wall kicks to Morris. Passes it to Powell. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And how about the setup? Man, Morris keeping his head up. Beautiful assist.
Here's Garland. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Lakers. Mitchell, a screen on Wall. Here's Garland. Plays it up and banks it in. Garland's got his second basket of the game.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Los Angeles leading by 16. Wall passes to Powell. 59 seconds left in the first half of the game. Morris, no good. And so Allen will bring it up now for the Cavaliers. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That will be the fourth of the string of 5 played on the road. Osman, the pass to Love, kicks it out to Mitchell. And Covington sends it back. 30 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. The shot's good on the assist by Morris.
And it does a lot for Covington when he can finish through contact. Gives him the confidence to take it inside, even when there's traffic.
Here's Garland after the made shot from Robert Covington. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Back to Garland. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one. 15 seconds left in the first half. On the wing, Morris. Pass to Powell. It's George on the wing. Good if it goes. And he beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
Talk about being poised under pressure. Big time shot from him there.
Here with Ty Lue, good rhythm for your offense in the first half. What did you like about the start?
Moving the basketball, taking the right shot, making the right play. When we make the extra pass, we're a tough team to beat.
And you were sure tough in the first half, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
And you know, for that matchup against the Lakers, they're probably the favorites heading into this one. But there's always the possibility of an upset. They better stay sharp.
Yeah, never want to give away games you should win. That can come back and bite you right in the... Let's turn our attention to that first half, which left a big deficit on the board for the Cavaliers.
They've been struggling to get shots in general, but down low, they've been paper soft. Hate to say it. Giving up way too many easy looks. If they can't protect the rim more effectively in the second half, it's going to be a long ride home.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Paul George in this game, guys, he's been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts. Make life a little more difficult on him.
The guard and off guard, filled by Jackson and Powell. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's George in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Powell. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. And the Clippers lead by 19. Cavaliers shooting here about 46% for the game. Now the Clippers trading last season for Norman Powell. And as they say, Greg, the rich get richer.
Yeah, an excellent two-way player. Their wing depth becoming the envy of the league. And he's just coming into his prime. So he fits the timeline of their star.
Here's George. He's got 15. A three from Morris, and another three for the Clippers.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. And here is Mitchell. Allen left side to the inside. And Mobley throws it down.
Everyone on his team has to be loving this. Great to see Mobley finding his offensive rhythm.
Los Angeles leading by 18. On the wing, Morris. Covered by Mobley. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make six figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad, but that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. Timeout called the Cavaliers. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there, and I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
So, for the Clippers, Luke Kennard comes in for Norman Powell, and John Wall subbed in for Reggie Jackson. Cleveland also making some changes. Stevens is checked in, and Karis LeVert subbed in for Mitchell. Minutes gone in this third quarter now. Rubio the pass to Stevens.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley.
I gotta say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And they might be down big, but you love the mentality he has to go at defenders and just keep attacking.
And here's Morris for three. And another three for the Clippers.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
And there's the pass to Allen. Now the dish to Rubio. Banked in off the glass. Rubio's got his first points of the night.
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half.
Clippers leading by 22. On the wing, Morris. There's the triple. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game. Hey, Richard, as soon as your playing career ended, you got right into this business, into broadcasting. When did you decide that this would be the next step?
Well, the first time is when I thought I was going to be out the league, and so I started doing more and more work until I retired in 2018. So it started way before I retired.
That laid the groundwork for you. Good job. Now, here's Kennard. After the miss from Ricky Rubio, it's Morris again for three. Morris has got 17 points here in the second half. Mobley outside. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Rubio's got his third assist on the night. And the Clippers call time here. For the Clippers, Robert Covington's checked in for Zubats. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Marcus Morris. Mann subbed in for Kennard. And Cleveland also making a change. Love's checked in. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Outside Leonard. Three-pointer. Traps in the tray. Leonard's got 10.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Now here's LeVert. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Pass to Steffens. Just 5 on the clock. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Smart decision to kick it out to another guy once the defense is fixated on him in the paint.
And the Clippers have possession. Now Wall. On the wing, George. Lets it go with a three. And another three for the Clippers.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Now, here's Rubio. Stats on him, he's averaging 9 points a game. LeVert with the wide open look. Here's Mobley. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
The length of Mobley that's what's challenging for many defenders, which is why you pretty much resort to fouling him.
The Cavaliers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
And there's one area where the Cavs have been very good the past few seasons. That's the draft. They've made some terrific picks in terms of personnel.
And both free throws good for Mobley. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. For the three, Mann can't hit. Cavaliers have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Passes it to Stevens. It's LeVert on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. And so it's Los Angeles in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be right back after this.
Oh, no. Jesse made another one.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big man in the league today than we've ever seen.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. We've got a Okoro, and it's Wade in at the power forward. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Wall with the steal. Here's Mann. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
To the paint. Here's Lopez. Another shot. And another shot. And Covington sends it back. Here's Leonard. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And inside, Kawhi can be such a force, able to power his way to the shot.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Okoro dishes to Lopez. He kicks it to Okoro. As you go back and look at the last few seasons, RJ, it seems like team success has largely been predicated on health. Do you feel like that has always been the case?
I don't remember there being as many injuries early in my career, even with guys that were playing all 82 games. But you're right. Recently, we've seen a lot of key injuries. And look, this is my theory. Before, players used to get away from the game a little bit, take a couple of months off. Now players are staying in shape 24/7, like they never take a break. And I think that's why we might be seeing players break down a little bit more.
Yes or no answer. Too many games at 82 in the regular season should be less than.
Don't you ever ask me that question. Give me 82. I'd rather you bump it to 83 just to remove all doubt.
Okoro with it. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Here's man. And he gets the bucket.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Neto surveying the floor. Four on the clock. Ring shot on the way. Here's Lopez. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
A guy that doesn't give up on the glass. Lopez, a real force at rebounding the ball.
Here's man. That's good. And it's Leonard with the assist.
The man has no heart. And that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Here's Neto. Clippers able to turn the 3. And it's in there.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Clippers. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Zubac is checked in for Robert Covington. Morris comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Mann. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for John Wall. GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come. And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Allen outside. Inside. And he uses the glass on the layup.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
1:46 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Coffey. Kennard on the wing. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Now here's LeVert. Over Kennard. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Clippers.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Marcus Morris.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
Morris with the bucket.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before.
Morris outside. The pass to Kennard. Fires for three, and another three for the Clippers.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Count it. .23 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Well, for the Clippers, they can just run out the clock. Zubac kicks to Morris. Takes a three on the money.
And this is the game plan for him, and he's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Kawhi, the play of the reserves was great tonight. What does that say about this team?
You know, that's what's great about us. We have a great bench coming in right behind us, picking up the tempo and playing great and playing great defense as well.
Well, it was a team effort tonight that got you the victory, man. I appreciate your time. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching as New Balance presents our player of the game, Marcus Morris.